Today's Chivalry 2 gameplay, we are having an amazing game on defense using the greatsword. What is going on, guys? It's Shawnee Salami, and today's Escape from Falmire, we use some smart positioning to stay alive and pile up the numbers. Later on, we'll also discuss my issues with Team Objective, and we'll have some viewer questions that were submitted during some holes in the action that I'll be getting to and answering. Let's get into it. Quick scan of the battlefield shows that there's two people going in behind us that have our back turned to us. We can go take them out quickly after helping our friends Thompson Clan and his friend Mentally Challenged, it's his name. We also have CKZ with us, who's a very good streamer. I'll put his Twitch in the pinned comment today. Definitely check him out. It's always good to see new content creators getting into Chivalry 2. So you guys did want to ask me some questions. So our first one is, who is your biggest inspiration for starting YouTube? That question is from Lord Rouge, who is the original Shawnee supporter. He's been following the channel since I had nobody watching, and he was the first guy that I recognized in the comment section. So I do want to shout out Lord Rouge for being a day one supporter of this channel. So only fitting he'd be the first question. And who inspired me for YouTube? Now this is kind of funny because I would actually say nobody really. I never really planned to make a YouTube, so I can't say anyone inspired me. So hopefully this answers the question, but it could be a cool backstory for you guys that didn't know. I uploaded a montage about 3 years ago, and it got a lot of attention. It was just this fun little thing I decided to do for Chivalry 2 because I play this game a lot and I'm pretty good at it. So the montage got a lot of attention. I started uploading more of them, and people were asking me to upload full videos because they, wanted to see how I play usually over the course of a full game. And when I uploaded 2 of those, I was looking at it like, who would watch this? This is so boring. So I started talking over it, and it just kept snowballing, and eventually we're where we're at now. And something worth noting is I did watch a lot of Strida's videos. He was the only YouTuber that I really watched for Chivalry 2 before making content. And I mostly watched a lot of Hunt Showdown creators that I liked. So I didn't unintentionally take a lot of things from Strida. So like my thumbnail style is pretty similar. And it's stuff that I wasn't really intentional, but he'll call me Strida from just joking around. Like, we are friends. So it's all in good fun. But thank you for the question, Lord Rouge. I'll probably get to 1 or 2 more of these throughout the course of the video when it's a little quieter. So let's get back to the action. It was good to finally get games in with Thompson Clan, who is someone I've seen in game a ton. He's a jack of all trades type of player, plays a lot of different stuff, but a very good player. Cool guy too. Very tough fight here against the Invisible Man. He is just my arch nemesis, just countering everything I throw at him. Luckily, we are able to get the better of him here, and now we're going to fight this archer with the longsword who comes in to avenge him. This is the issue I have with Team Objective. I've talked about it before, but it comes up multiple times in this game, is if you are playing well on defense, you're punished for it. Playing for the win can be rewarding, but who wants Falmire to end on stage 1? Definitely not me. It's one of the best maps in the game. Why would we end that early? I've done videos on this before, but I just think it's worth mentioning because, again, I do think Team Objective makes for more cinematic gameplay than something that was just a simple team deathmatch or something like that, but it does have its flaws. There is nothing in this game that feels as satisfying as a greatsword overhead. So at this point, we're going to run into Immense World. This is the leader of CK. He's a very nice guy, one of the coolest guys you're going to see in this game. And he's going to back us up with his spear, and this is just flat out unfair. Spear is the weapon you want backing you up in a team fight, and double that, triple that, quadruple that when it's someone like Immense World. CK was the clan I was doing comp with a while back. It was a lot of fun. I had some internet issues that didn't really let me record those games, and I did pretty poorly in them because of that, but I love those guys. They're really awesome. Shout out CK, Michael, NJ, Larser, Nildane, Michael, and kind of Chimp. I don't like shouting out Chimp. He's just, he's Chimp. Brutal. Again, if you have someone like Immense backing you up and you have other good players with you, you're not gonna die. A public TO lobby. Oddly enough, they were able to get it despite us being pushed so far up. I mean, I'm just going to go after these archers, though. Who needs a forward spawn when you get fresh archer kills? They do get some good defense, though, so their teammates are able to get a good kill on us. Our next question is from Fat Guy with a Katana. He's asking about how we got into the medieval slasher genre. That is a great question. I grew up watching Lord of the Rings, the movies, and I just love the battles. There's obviously a lot more to Lord of the Rings than just the battles, but when I was a kid, that was what I was most drawn to. And as I got into video games for years, I just didn't understand how there was nothing like this out there. And I did miss the boat on Chivalry 1 because I wasn't really gaming at the time. But I started with Mordau, and then I fell in love with the genre. I still think that there's people like me that miss the boat on these games because they just don't get enough exposure and they don't get enough attention. So something needs to change there. Word needs to be put out more. This is a bad time to go for a special attack. He doesn't even flinch out of range, and then he just swings and kills us. Good work by Mouse there. At this point, we are going to be seeing us try and throw the objective a lot because, again, I love Falmire. I want to see at least until the final stage or the second to last stage. I don't want it to end on the bridge. From this point forward, we're going to be fighting off to the side a lot on the bridge. And what did help matters and what we will be fast forwarding through is me standing around because I did receive a nice message. I get a lot of Xbox messages from you guys, but for some reason it doesn't happen a lot when I'm actually recording games. So Mozzarella, shout out you. I went on to explain to him that if he wants to get games in, all he had to do is ask. If you guys want to get games in with me, join the Discord in the pinned comment and don't be like Mozzarella. He didn't listen to me. I swear, I'll just play with you guys. Just ask in the Discord. So after our back and forth of messages with Mozzarella and fighting off to the side and really just not playing the game or engaging with it, they are able to capture the bridge. Again, this defense stack did end up way more outrageously powerful than I thought, especially once Immense World joined because he's a beast. He didn't expect him to be on our team. Now this is going to be a really nice overhead by Mozzarella to kill us with the greatsword, and we're done glazing this guy. It's enough shoutouts. A nice group fight fighting along CKZ, who's using the Messer. He is a beast. I love fighting alongside this guy. He's a great player. And once again, his Twitch will be in the pinned comment, like the Discord. As we head to the final stage, I would like to ask, if you've liked the video to this point, please consider giving it a like. It helps small YouTubers out like me a ton, and subscribing for future content. And if you'd like to support the Shawnee PC Fund, channel memberships are in the description of the video. Let's see if we can kill the president. Unsurprisingly, we are able to come out on top with a win, a monster game with the greatsword. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to check out a video on the screen now. Until next time.